We are here with head coach Don Perkins of the Kean University volleyball team, along with student athletes Kaylee Elena Morrison and Madeline Dohan after today's 3-0 win over LaSalle in the NCAA first round. Coach, we'll just start with your opening thoughts on today's match.
Well, it couldn't have started any better than it did. We got to that run early. I think that any kind of jitters on our side, I think, kind of settled down at that point and allowed us to play our game. Aubrey had some good serves, and Kaylee quickly took over the net play, and I think kind of set a tone. And the other team was kind of pressing the whole match, and we had some leeway to make a couple mistakes throughout the day, but we didn't make too many. And overall, I thought we played pretty well. It was a great start, and looking forward to building on it tomorrow.
Yeah, Coach, just kind of going back to that, it seemed like when every time that LaSalle was pushing back and going on a run, you would go back to Kaylee there, and she would come up with a big kill. What was it about, what was working there, getting her the ball in the middle for your offense?
We try not to overthink things, so if something's working, you keep doing it until it doesn't work anymore. And I think the first set was 9 kills on 12 swings, so it was just kind of like that was the obvious answer was, more Kaylee.
Over to you, Kaylee. You go for 21 kills on 30 attempts. You hit 533. I mean, monster night. Just what was working for you offensively?
I was just really excited to play with my girls. Like them behind me and cheering me on and all that really helped me. So.
Madeline, for you, obviously it seemed like the transition was working as well, getting the ball to, your setter's hands today, and then, Aspen had a great night, for you, setting the ball, 42 assists. How important was that transition, getting her the ball so that, you can work fast and tempo?
I think kind of like he said, just trying not to overthink it, like trusting who's around me and like knowing where each other are. We worked a lot on that, so I think just making sure we got her a clean ball so she could run whoever she wanted, and so we'd have the option to run Kaylee in the middle because she was doing so well.
Yeah, stay with you. Obviously, the last week or so has been kind of a whirlwind. You guys win the NJAC, and then you're here in Boston, kind of like 4 or 5 days later. Just talk about what it's been like to spend this time with your team and kind of this whole experience.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it has been a whirlwind, like you said. I mean, it's just been like one thing after the other, and I think our energy the past couple of weeks has been so great, and we've just been so excited, and ready to play with each other, and we have such a tight knit bond that we want to keep playing for each other and keep going as long as we can and as far as we can.
Coach, over to you. It was kind of a pretty pro LaSalle crowd tonight. Obviously, they're so close, but just love to hear you talk about how your team responded to that energy with their own energy and really stepped up every time they would push back. They really would get a big kill or have a big dig or something like that. What about your team really showed out there?
It was interesting to be on the other side of that for once because our men's team and our fans they travel and support us a lot. So to be on the other side of that was interesting, but. I think we're used to that type of environment. Like I say, we're just used to being on the other end of it. But there was a couple looks or a couple comments, but for the most part, I really didn't think it played too much of a role in our side of the match.
Kayla, over to you. Last question. Just talk about momentum going into tomorrow night. You've got your legs now in the gym. You've seen kind of the how everything is laid out. Just what kind of momentum does it give you going into tomorrow?
I'm doing it for my seniors. I'm just doing it for them and pushing for them because I want to go as far as they can so I can keep playing with them. This is my last year.
Coach, any final thoughts on tonight's match?
It's as far as I know, it's the first time we've won a game in the NCAA tournament, and I think that it's exciting for accomplishment. But I hope nobody's satisfied. I think we have more to do. And we'll come back tomorrow and try to do a little bit better than we did today and see if we can keep going. I think we have the players for it.
3-0 win today over LaSalle. Really exciting match here in the NCAA first round. Coach Madeline and Kate, thanks so much for your time and good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.